side defeat in the cup today. Was it a case of just not converting our chances today?
Well, it's definitely, I think, I don't know if I needed to come out today, Irvin, and do the interview with you. I think you could just record last week's and play it this week. Exactly the same for me. I think we had the lion's share of the chances. Well, we did, didn't we? And they've had literally 3 shots on target and scored 3 times. So we're giving away poor goals. We're literally gifting poor goals away. And we're not scoring chances. So when that happens, you're going to lose football games, aren't you?
Yeah, and obviously it's only our third competitive game, so is it a case of the players just getting up to speed?
No, not really. If you again, just Irvin, I've never lied to you. I think there's a lot of lip surface in that changing room, following on what I said from last week. I think individual performances are poor at the moment. It's not going to last forever, is it? So they need to pull their finger out because we've out of both cups in the first time of asking. And I'm worried, if I'm honest. I'm worried.
Right, and I guess one positive is, we return to league action and we're still unbeaten in the league. So is it kind of a reset, with just 48 hours to go to our next game?
Well, we'll find out about ourselves on Monday. There's a lot of boys there who can't do 2 games in 3 days after a pre-decent because they're not fit enough, which is embarrassing, isn't it? So we've got to have a look at it. We've got to see who's fit, who's raring, and who wants it, because it doesn't matter what you put out there. It's desire, it's want, and some players might have less ability on the ball, but they're more effective. So as of today, they hung in there. Northwood, fair play to them. They got presented 3 chances and they were ruthless with their finishing. Once they got the 3rd goal, they had a real desire to keep us out. So congratulations to Northwood. But again, we've got to be better, Irvin.
And just talking about personnel, you made 5 changes today, perhaps one eye on Hendon on Monday. So, was it a case of, giving like Marco Haig his debut, for example, just refreshing things a bit today?
I thought Marco Haig was a plus in the first half. I felt a real threat. A lot of our good stuff come through Marco. He's had a whack on the ankle, an impact injury, so we'll have to look at that, see where that's at. But yeah, they changes because people are doing well in training. They deserve to play today. And I said in the change room after that Sam Mead, Louis Collins and Marco Haig would play, and I stuck to my word.
Right, and of course, the mood in the dressing room is a bit down, must be after 2 defeats. So how are we going to bounce back from this, and just recover with just 2 days to go? Yeah.
It's got to come from within, Irvin. It's got to come from within. It's it's easy to point fingers. It's easy to blame other people, but ultimately you've got to look in the mirror, haven't you? And you've got to own it. And I've put a team together that doesn't look like it's good enough at the moment. So I need to look at that. I need to own it first, and the players need to look at themselves individually. If they do that, then collectively we'll be a lot better.
Right, and just a bit about Hendon, a new team to the division, so we don't know much about them. So, how are we going to prepare for that game?
We know they're good. They come down last year, but they'll be looking to bounce straight back up. I know the manager, respect the manager. He's always had good teams. We have an idea of how they play. We'll turn up on Monday and do our best.
Yeah, and I think last week you mentioned about refreshing the team a bit. Just some ins and outs. So, are there any changes on that front?
No, it's a change room. No, I am looking. I'm looking to bring a couple in, but with that, will have to be a couple of exits. So that's football. And if you're not doing it on the pitch, but I'm not just going to go and side anyone, willy nilly. It has to be the right fit. But yeah, I definitely am looking. Yeah.
Right, tough result today, but thanks.
Thanks very much, Irvin. Thank you.